Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about autism spectrum disorders. So, autism is one in every 100 children have been known in India to come under autism spectrum disorder. So, it's very important for us to know what are the red alerts and when do we reach out for more help. So, a lot of times parents approach us with complaints that my child is not speaking enough for age, is having a speech delay. But when you go into doing a detailed development assessment, where you look into all the developmental domains, a lot of time we find out that the child is not just a speech delay, the child is not able to communicate. So, communication delay is what we must look at. A child may not be speaking enough, but if the child is making all the gestures like index finger pointing is there, or is trying to tell you everything using gestures, is looking at you, then it is just a speech delay. But if the child is not able to understand your gestures or are not making age appropriate gestural communication, then it is considered as a communication delay. In communication delay, certain features that you may observe is that the child will not be making index finger pointing. Remember, index finger pointing is very important. Second, the child may be speaking a few words but may not be speaking them meaningfully. Random words will be there, but no meaningful words. Then the child will, at times, a grown up child may be reciting the whole nursery rhyme or a poem, or maybe a ad TV ad or a song, but would not know to call mama is mama and papa is papa, or will not be able to hold a meaningful conversation, or will not be able to use language for telling or asking their needs and demands. So that is communication delay. The second aspect is having social delay along with it. Social delay is they will not be able to make good eye contact. When you call them by name, the child will not be responding. Sometimes parent would feel that the child does not understand what we are trying to say. Simple one step instructions, they'll find difficult to follow, or they will not even comprehend them. Saying bye bye, hello will be difficult. At times, a child can become very anxious in presence of a relative who has visited them after a long time, or a stranger, a new person. So there could be extreme anxiety, or they may be completely indifferent to a visitor in their house. Along So this social communication delay, when is associated with repetitive and restricted play interest or behaviors, it puts our child into an autism spectrum. So what are repetitions could be either motor or in speech. Motor repetitions would be like hand flapping, rocking, spinning, excessive jumping, playing the same game again and again in a similar fashion, or just liking revolving objects, rotating them all the time, switching on and off of the lights repetitively, obsessively, playing with water, turning the water from one container to the other repetitively. So those are repetitive features. Sometimes this repetitiveness is also observed in the speech. The child may be echolalic, repeating what they have heard again and again, meaninglessly. Or at times, if they know of a rhyme, they would just keep humming that rhyme the whole day. So these kinds of repetitions are seen, or restrictions. They just want this activity to be done in the same way as they have been doing. Sameness is there. If you disrupt their routines, they would not like it. They will become anxious, or they become restless. If their routine is disturbed, if the route which you are taking them from home to school every day, if that is disturbed, they will get disturbed. So sameness of interest will be there. Same toy, they would want to just roam around and play with it. If you transit them from one activity to another, they'll find it as a challenge. So when these set of symptoms are observed in a child, then there could be sensory disturbances, sensory issues, finding it difficult to cut their hair, to comb their hair, or to brush their teeth. They may not like to be hugged, or they may just be too clingy to the parents. They would not leave the mother at all. So when these kinds of symptoms are there uh, in different domains put together, they make a diagnosis of autism. So these are certain red alerts and red flags. And if you find any of these symptoms, or you find any of the developmental delays in a child, reach out to a concerned specialist who is trained and experienced to make a diagnosis of autism, and at the same time can do a thorough detailed development assessment for the child, because that helps us to come up with a diagnosis. So reach out for help. You can reach out for help to us at the details given below, and take care. Thank you.